Because one wrong step, man.
You might be wondering how I got myself into this situation. And that situation would be almost falling to my death.
Oh!
But how I got here is a short story, so let me explain. So where I left the last episode was I hitchhiked to my uncle's house and stayed there for like a week. And there we did some things like this. I really like staying with those people, which is why I actually stayed 10 days. But eventually it was time to roll out. So I was still heading towards California, but I figured I could stop towards the Grand Canyon along the way. But my bus only went as far as Flagstaff, so I was planning on hitching a ride. But I decided to go to a REI store a couple miles away to switch out my sleeping pads. And this happened.
That goes nice.
I safely made it to the REI store, and there I switched out my giant foam sleeping pads for an inflatable one that's a lot lighter. But it was getting late, so after that I had to find a place to sleep. I first tried sleeping in a McDonald's bathroom, but I didn't realize they closed their lobby at 8, so they kicked me out. So I was actually stuck in the middle of the night trying to find a place to sleep. Eventually, I found a place that was kind of promising. So I looked around a bit to find a place with minimal rocks, and plopped down right then and there to go to sleep. Not bad. But honestly, for a moment of authenticity here, I miss my family the most when I'm sleeping by myself in some random location. And that's when I feel the most lonely as well. But I think it's mainly because I get tired. Because when I wake up, I feel freaking amazing! Let's go! This freedom is unreal! So for those of you who don't know, I've been homeschooled my entire life. And 12 days ago, I just decided to freaking go homeless and hitchhike around America and experience real freedom. And I barely have any money as well. I only have like 500 bucks. But I've never seen so much freedom! Like I was just walking around and I saw that mountain and I was like, yep, I'm gonna climb that today because I feel like it. Let's go! But first I stopped by a church nearby just in case I died. Turns out the church was closed though. But while I was there, I got to talking to this homeless lady. She mentioned she was trying to get $20 from the church to rent a place to stay for the night. Otherwise, she would have nothing. You know, my uncle gave me $20 before I left his house. He actually gave me $200. I figured since he was nice enough to give me money, I should be nice enough to at least give her $20 and pass it on to someone who needs it more. She actually started crying when I gave her 20 bucks. I didn't record any of it though because I didn't really want to just shove a camera in her face. But I've never really been that nice before. This trip is definitely making me more nice because of people's generosity towards me. Anyway, enough with the sappy stories, bruh. I need some breakfast, so I got 3 freaking bananas for 80 cents. Very good, so good. After that, I was gonna take an Uber up the mountain, but first I gotta get a coconut so I can fulfill my dreams of eating a coconut on top of a mountain. And then I started my Uber ride. So yeah, I made it to the base of the mountain, and right there I took a 15-minute break to eat and get used to the high altitude. And just walking up a little bit, I realized it was gonna be a long day. So I got started.
Boy, this is extremely hard. Probably because my backpack weighs like 40 or 30 pounds. Jeez, no easy. No bueno. Ajee, do you see that? It's really starting to pour, the snow. Look at all that snow. Ah, I'm gonna die. This is no easy task, my friend. But I have to delay gratification. First go through the pain. Yeah. Not to the top, not even close. I made it at my first marker, so I feel still got so much more to go. It's absolutely crazy how quiet it is up here. There's nobody else climbing this mountain.
Eventually I got kind of lost and didn't know what direction to take. So I just picked a random road and went down it. Luckily it was the right one, and I found a sign that said so. So I kept going up, and the higher I got, the colder it got. No joke. The view was awesome though. I had to take multiple sitting breaks. I accidentally found a sign that caused me to go in the opposite direction. That was no bueno for my legs and back. But eventually I came all the way back after like 30 minutes and kept going. But eventually it got so steep that I couldn't carry my backpack up with me anymore. So I went solo free climbing. And there was literally no one else climbing this mountain with me. So I wasn't worried about anyone stealing my backpack. It was so hard climbing up that mountain that I realized there has to be a trail somewhere. But I thought, hey, it can't be that far. I might as well keep going. But apparently it was that far. It was insanely slippery though. Like the rocks were literally sliding from underneath me. It felt like I could fall off the mountain at any moment or even twist my ankle and get stuck up there. I actually stood up straight a couple times and almost fell completely backward. And sometimes it even felt like I was straight up rock climbing. And as you saw, I had to crawl on all fours sometimes just to get up this thing. By this point, I definitely knew that I was supposed to have taken a trail. But I was so close, I just kept going. At least I felt close, but I couldn't even see the top, that's the thing. And I was freaking miserable. My lips were cracking because of the altitude. And I was so dehydrated and tired. I freaking pushed through it. Also, I didn't even notice it until now, but I was literally losing the feelings in my fingers. Not a good sign. I took off my jacket in the lower part of the mountain so I'd have more mobility. So I was freaking freezing up there. It was like 30 degrees. A lot of mistakes have been made indeed. But I was so close to the top, I just had to finish it.
Oh!
That does not at all mean I was free from danger though.
I gotta go.
I eventually made it to the top. I didn't record it because it was too hard with my freezing hands and crawling on all fours. But I was there.
Freaking top! I wish I could enjoy it, but I'm freezing to death. Probably literally. I need to start heading back soon. Otherwise I might get hypo freaking thermia. What does it say? Stay on trail.
Yeah, apparently there's a $500 fine for doing the exact thing I did. Whoops. And I really just hated this view because I was so miserable. I mean, just look at that face. I ran down that mountain as fast as I safely could. I found a trail, but then I lost it, and then I found it again, and then I lost it. So most of the time I slid down the mountain. I fell down on my butt literally 10 times. But then I stopped to complete one of my bucket list goals and one of my dreams of a lifetime, which is to drink a coconut on the side of a mountain. Sadly, the coconut tasted literally disgusting. Tastes like dog water, bro. No, I'm kidding, not that bad. But yeah, I ended up just dropping the coconut down the side of the mountain because it didn't taste that great. Anyway, I completed my dream, so hey, it's good. Actually doing it is the thing that counts, not if it was a good or bad experience. But I eventually made it back to my backpack. And then I set up camp. And then I tried to go to sleep, but I kept sliding down the mountain the whole night. So I literally only got 2 hours of sleep. Not that comfortable, but sometimes you gotta embrace discomfort to become tougher. So I'm glad this experience happened to me. Yeah. After I woke up, nothing left but to head out.
Look at my lips. I'm super dehydrated, and this is pretty much all the water I have left. Let's go.
You know I don't give a damn about what's right or pleasing everyone around me. Cause I know this world that brought us life was made to keep everyone happy. The rules and laws of countries come up with important that oh shit. Cause they're the people that I've gotta protect, and if you get in my way you're dead. You see I'm tired of trying to justify every decision that I make. If it's to save the people that I stand by, you better believe what I say. Stay in the lines, don't make a scene. Heroes try to tell us what's right, but when push comes to shove, you know what I mean. I'm ready to start a fight. I'm gonna be the anti-hero, hated by everybody. I'm gonna be the anti-hero, so I just have it when the time comes. I'm gonna be the anti-hero, and hated by everybody. I'm gonna be the anti-hero, yeah.
And this episode ends with me at the bottom of a mountain trying to figure a way out. So I hope you like it, and I hope you join me for episode 4. Thanks for watching.